crazy.
Welcome back to Queens on Queens. I'm your host, Nate Clark, along with my co-host, Shayna B. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You just got caught on camera saying you look crazy.
Oh Lord, I know do my hair, but anyways, yeah.
I told you gotta do something about them edges.
Don't do that. Don't talk about my edges. Don't talk about my edges. I mean, at least I got edges because a lot of people don't have them.
Are you saying I don't?
I wasn't talking about you. You inserted yourself. I was not talking about you. I was talking about other people. I did not say your names, sir.
Well, honey, I insert myself into a lot of places.
I see that all the damn time.
Anyway, we not gonna start like this, okay?
All right.
Because I'm tired. I got bubble guts. I'm ready to
Oh
put this
Lord,
show down
Steph.
and let's move
Yes.
on.
Lord, have mercy. Okay, let's get it going.
With that being said, let's get into a hot tea. So,
What you got for
over
me?
in Real Housewives of New York,
Mhm.
word on the street is everyone is coming back, plus two new people. You heard that too?
I did. I went back on the TikTok because I save a lot of stuff, and that's what I just pulled up. Everybody's
Uh-huh.
coming back. A lot of people are surprised that Jenna is coming back.
I'm surprised that Jenna is coming back.
Yeah,
I thought for sure she was going to be a one and done
and
because she
we
didn't
both
seem
thought that.
like she really. I don't want to say she didn't fit in,
She just
but it
didn't.
seemed like the. Go ahead.
It's not her. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not her typical thing. I can see
Yes,
hanging around a bunch of ladies and with drama and gossip. That seems like that is not her cup of tea. Like she tends, I see her as not much of an extrovert. She's an introvert. That's what I see.
definitely.
Yeah. So I was shocked. I was like, had to save that one for today. Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
But,
I did.
again, this is all word on the street. It has not been officially confirmed yet, so anything can happen,
Correct. Correct.
especially since they're not supposed to start filming for another month or 2.
Right. So anything can change between now and then. So I'm very
Yeah,
interested to see that one.
me as well. Now, people are also saying that the 2 new people coming onto the cast are actually
Oh,
OGs to
geez.
Ren Delaceps and Sonya Morgan.
Yes. Mhm. There were OGs, that's what I heard as well. So we're gonna see how that dynamic flows because who knows the OGs are how do the OGs fit into the new current cast? That's how I'm ready to see how that works out. I'm very interested. I enjoyed New York. It's maybe one particular cast member who I would rather she'd be okay not coming back. But,
Sigh.
yes, I would be okay if she did not come back. And, like, lately, she had popped up on my feed a few times. I'm like, "She come from? I didn't ask for this." But, yeah,
Mhm.
but it's gonna be very interesting.
I I think it will be interesting to see the OGs and the new cast mix. But I think that the new cast should get at least 1 or 2 more seasons before they incorporate the old cast.
Right, let them get their toes all the way wet.
Yeah, let them be solidified first.
Right, before you, because I mean, for them to have that first season, I enjoyed the first season. We didn't even have OGs in it, and I think it
Right.
was great. I'm just trying to figure out why they would want to incorporate OGs with them. It could be a plethora of things why this is gonna happen, but okay.
But then
Yes.
again, like I said, not confirmed yet, so we don't know for sure, but that's what people are saying.
Yes. For sure, for sure, for sure.
In more casting news, it has been, to no one's surprise, it's been officially announced that Sonya from Atlanta Housewives is not coming back.
Correct. She is not coming back. Nope.
And we all
I'm
saw
okay
that
with that.
coming.
And you're right. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. I'm okay with the ones that have decided to depart. Um,
Now,
I know Candy.
Fan
Mhm. Go ahead.
Candy definitely left on her own. Candy definitely
Of
quit.
course, yeah. I know all know she
Yeah,
left on her own. She had been there for she's been there from the beginning just about. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Now, Sonya's saying that she quit, but we all know that bitch got fired.
Right, she got let go.
Ain't no way.
Like, you're really gonna leave on your own? No, I think they escorted you. So, yeah.
Yes.
But you can think what you wanna think, man. Just saying.
Um, while we're in Atlanta, have you
Mhm.
heard about Nene versus Porsha?
Yes. Yes. It's the real heard around the world kinda sorta thing. I didn't do a deep dive in what, Nene's response was to Portia, but I'm getting the gist that Portia did not want Nene to come back to where they didn't wanna she didn't wanna film with her. Give me the whole spiel.
So there is a comedy on Netflix called The Upshaws,
Yes.
which if you haven't seen it, it's hilarious. I love it. I can't wait to, continue watching it. Um, so apparently, no, Portia, I don't remember who got cast at first. Basically, they were trying to do a guest spot with two housewives. They wanted it to be Nene and Portia.
Mhm.
Now, Nene, according to her, there is no beef between her and Portia.
Correct.
So she was excited to go on set and see her again, work with her, Kiki, all that.
Mhm.
She shows up to set. They put her in wardrobe. She picks out what she wants to wear. And then somebody comes and tells her that's too similar to what Portia's wearing. Pick something else. So she goes pick something else. Still just like getting excited. Can't wait to see Portia and
Right.
everything from the scenes. And then gets told that Portia did not want to film with her.
Right, I knew it was something with filming.
So, to my understanding, I think that Portia is not going to have that guest spot, but that Nene is still on there with somebody else.
Got it.
I think I could be wrong, but I think that's how it ended up getting settled.
'Kay.
So Nene's upset because she's like, "There's no beef, and if there is
Right,
beef,
like,
why would
where
you
did
not
this
just come and
come
talk
from?
to me?"
Right, where did
Right.
this come from and why? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like,
Mhm.
"What I ain't seen them have no problems. I've never seen no, nothing between the 2 of them."
Right.
So, it took me by surprise. I was like, "What?" So, yeah.
And so Nene is speculating that it could be because she's friendly with Simon, Portia soon to be ex. But
Oh,
Nene's like, I'm not even friends with him. Like my boyfriend is friends with him. What I look like telling him he can't be friends with him because y'all breaking up.
right.
So
That's his relationship
Nene,
with him, not her.
right. Nene got her lick back though recently because she was photographed and posted it on social media of her boyfriend with Simon and his new girl.
Mhm. I heard about that. I heard about that.
So I'm just waiting to see what Portia gonna say, if anything.
If she says anything, I'm ready to see that too. So, I'm waiting on that.
Mhm.
Tho that's the tea that I knew. I was hoping that you had the same stuff I had.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
definitely.
yeah, I'm I'm
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. I wanna see whatever it is that she got to say back.
I
What is
just wish that there was a way for the network and Andy Cohen and Nene to work it out so that Nene could come back.
I would love for her to come back.
I would love that too. Like I said, I understand it's a liability to bring her back after the lawsuit, but
Right.
in a perfect world, I just wish we could just all move on and just do what's
I
good for the
I
show.
I wish the same thing too because when I say Nene from the beginning was my favorite,
Mhm.
and she still is. I love Nene. Between her and
Right.
Portia. Not
I
Portia, I'm
mean,
sorry,
Nene,
Phaedra.
I feel like Nene's had some rough seasons where I was like, "Just girl, what is you doing?" But at the end of the day, she's human. Like we all go through phases where we're not at our best, you know. Uh,
Agreed, agreed.
But we'll
Yes,
keep watching. Now
of
let's go into
course.
Orange County.
Oh, okay, what you got?
So apparently there's a new girl named Katie. We don't know if she's full time or friend though,
Okay.
but Gina brought her into the show.
Now, hold on. Before we go forward, Gina is the young one with the blonde hair, short hair.
Mhm.
Okay. I did come
Right.
across something on, of course, TikTok about that, but I didn't save it to look back at it. So go ahead and spill it.
So nothing major to report right now, other than Gina and Katie were caught filming for the show and they were arguing. So it is speculated that the argument, of course, they're not gonna say it on TV like what they're filming, but the root of it is there's one full time spot left, and Gina and Katie are both basically vying to get that. That's what the speculation is.
Okay. But wouldn't Gina already have the spot? No?
You can always get demoted to friend of.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's about
Okay.
who brings it throughout filming the season.
Got it.
You get what I'm saying?
Got you. Because I thought well, obviously, they haven't started filming. Well, you said they started filming.
Yeah, they're filming now,
Okay. Okay. I got you. So we'll wait and see at what comes of that. But
but that
enough
should
said.
be out sometime this summer, I believe.
Yes. Yes. I liked Orange County. That was the first that started the whole franchise.
It did.
Oh, man. When I say I watched it faithfully on Thursdays on Bravo,
Uh-huh.
faithfully. I said, "I like this show." And then they started adding more. I was like, "Oh, oh, oh." So, yeah, that was back when I had cable.
So, Beverly Hills.
Let me get my phone off of this one. Get my notes ready.
Now, Mauricio Ibaski, Cal's estranged husband,
Yes.
has a show on Netflix called Buying Beverly Hills. That
Mhm.
had a successful season one that I did not watch because, quite frankly, I did not care. However, season two is coming out this week, and it seems from the previews that Mauricio is going to be sharing more about his split from Kyle that we've seen
Okay.
on Beverly Hills.
Yes, and I am
Have
just
to
going
see
to
that.
watch that.
You have to
That is
watch
gonna
that.
be a must on our list.
Yeah.
I feel he's more forthcoming with stuff like this. She wants to sweep it,
Oh, for sure.
make it seem like it's, you know,
She just we'll get into her in a few moments.
"You right, because 'cause I'm ready."
But so there was a preview that came out with Mauricio telling about how he split from the Hiltons and created his business, the agency,
Mhm.
because he used to work for Kathy Hilton's husband, Rick, under the
Right.
Hilton and Highland Group.
Mhm.
He said that he brought them a lot of money. He went to Rick and said, "Hey, this is what I'm doing for your business. Make me a partner." Rick said no. And so that led to Mauricio starting his own business, which consequently took some of their business away from them,
Away from them.
like
Yeah.
their agents and customers and everything.
Mhm.
Now, Paris Hilton saw this clip and had this to say about it. My father is a consummate gentleman and has always taken the higher road. He would never speak negatively about his family, especially in the press. Frankly, we are all sick of him using the Hilton name every chance he gets to plug his lame show. It is enough already.
Mm.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. So how do you feel
I'm
about
not
that?
mad at it. I'm not
Mm.
mad at it. I mean, that's her daddy. You're supposed to stick up for your daddy.
Mhm.
Well, let me rephrase that. You're supposed to stick up for your daddy if you and your daddy have a good relationship.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. True. I agree. I agree. Do you feel
I'm
that
not mad at her.
do you feel like he does, throw out the Hilton name a lot? I can't even say yes or no, honestly, because like you said, we didn't watch the first season, so I may, that's a big maybe, watch the 1st season, catch up, and we'll start the 2nd season. That's a big maybe, yeah.
I mean, it's been said on the Housewives of Beverly Hills that he worked for Rick and then left, started his own business, and that created a rift between him and Kyle and Kathy and Rick. So the story has been out there already. Now,
Okay.
I can't say that he repeatedly tells it because he's not a main character on Beverly Housewives. So
Right.
maybe he's going around town repeating the story over
Repeat.
and over again. I don't know. But like I said, Paris defending her daddy, I'm not mad at it, to be honest. She did what a child's supposed to do for their parent, in my opinion.
Mhm. Now, well, Imma tell you what show that I've never watched, but I have seen horrid clips, is that Paris show,
Hmm.
Mama Be Acting.
Hmm.
Kathy, she's a much.
And I'm not gonna say I love Kathy. I enjoy Kathy, but I will admit that she does have a dark side that she probably does try to hide from
Oh, yeah,
society.
but out of camera's way,
Yeah.
but and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she's really like us." Lady, just let me know before you come over so I can get high. So,
Well, I
hush.
mean, we saw a glimpse of Dark Kathy at the last part of the reunion when
Mhm.
Sutton had her medical emergency.
Yeah, she
Kathy
wasn't.
was like, she didn't give a fuck.
She did not. She was like, "Oh, she did that so she could get out of this."
She said she was getting ready to come after her.
Uh-huh.
That's what she told Kyle.
Oh, lordy.
But
So,
then on social media, she's saying she don't have no beef with Sutton and they're actually going on a trip in a few weeks.
very confusing.
That's what I'm saying.
Very confusing. I
Kathy
wouldn't wanna
has a
go
dark
anywhere with
side that she
that.
tries to keep under wraps.
Yeah, I don't think I would wanna go anywhere with anybody like I'd be like, "Oh, we good." That's the people that you keep at arm's length, but then, like she said, Hilton name is, like, the same. If
Hmm.
you're not good with them, you can't get in nowhere.
Hmm.
They are Beverly Hills. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Mm. Mhm. Indeed. Indeed.
Now, that last part of the reunion, quite frankly, was not needed. After Sutton and
I you
Garcelle
know what, you're
left,
right. I don't think it was. I don't
yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna think after Sutton and Garcelle left, they could have just ended it because
Honestly,
Cal didn't tell us shit
they
at
coulda ended
all.
the second part, and that would have been a wrap for me because I feel that it was no need for Kathy to come on there. It was no
That's
need.
it.
It was no need. I was like, "So what are we doing here? What are we trying to say?" So, we brought Kathy on to be of a support person for Kyle if Kyle was asked questions so she could stay calm. Is that why you brought her on here?
I think that the whole conversation would have been a lot different had Sutton not had her medical emergency and her and Garcelle were still there.
Well, there.
Because once those two left, there was nobody left to push against Kyle.
Nobody.
That's the issue. Bristol's not gonna speak up unless she got some backup. Let's be real.
You are very right.
And then
And we know
everybody else is kissing her
right, we know
ass.
Amber
So
is not gonna say nothing. We know, my girl Erica J, she really don't give two shiggities about anything that's going on because she don't care about no his name or not, because she ain't
yeah,
scared. But are we talking about Beverly Hills reunion right now? Are we
yeah,
done with the hot take?
yes.
Okay. So when he asked the question no, she was asked, Erica Jane was asked, "Who up here is scared of Kathy?" And we never got the answer. We never went back to find out who she thought was most scared of her because that's when
Mhm.
what stuff happened to Sutton. I was like, "Why couldn't they go back? Ask. Can I get that
Right.
question right again? Can we get that answer that was given by Andy?" Like, I really wanna know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just, I was just disappointed. Like
Like
I really feel like it would have been better had those that night happened. Those two were there because they would have, challenged them, and that's
that
what it was
was a
missing.
lot. Right.
And I was disappointed in Kyle talking about her issues and saying that it was nobody's fucking business. If it's nobody's business, you don't need to be on the show.
Right.
You can't
you
expect
know?
everybody else to tell their business,
And
but
you not
us
telling
women,
nothing
it
to
don't
your
work like that.
right, we she giving cherries on top of a cake and not giving the what's on the inside, like the cream filling or something, you know? She skimmed over that. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was saying. Okay, more like the flavor of the cake with the ice and the flavor. We didn't get that far down. We only got to the top
Uh,
layer with
yeah.
her and that, and then, she went into talk about her and Morgan's friendship or whatever it is. Now, someone had expressed that she used Morgan as a buffer for what's actually going on in her household. So she rather talk more about that
Mhm.
than what's really going on in her house to keep that going so we cannot talk about this over here. That's what's
That's a really interesting
and I
theory.
thought and I was like, "You know what? Like sex might be right about that." I
You
never
might be right.
Mhm. I never thought about it in that sense. We wondering if she got this relationship going on with her, what's going on, juicy the juiciness, and stop and think about it. Maybe she might
It
be
was
having
all a distraction from
there
what's
you
going
go,
on
a distraction from what's
for her
really
and
going on
Mauricio.
and not having to talk about that because honestly, she said her little spiel, and then I think we talked more about her and Morgan than we did, with her and her estranged husband. So,
Right.
yeah, but let me tell
That's
you,
interesting.
I was driving in the car, listening to it in the car, and I had the kids in there, and my
Uh-huh.
son is sitting in the seat next to me. He's like, "Ma, she seems like she doesn't care." What? She's talking about, you only like you not even you are just a kid, a child. How do you know? He was like, it just seems like she just doesn't care. And I was like, you know what, son? You're right, because it seems like she has checked out already.
In regards to her marriage?
Yes. In the regards to her, man, like she just does not care. I should have specified that first. That's the part they was talking about. She was asked questions about her marriage. She just seemed like nonchalant.
Mhm.
That's what he got from it. And I was like, well,
Well,
you're
kids pick up on shit that adults can't.
yeah,
So you might be
and
onto
you are
something.
so right. And I was like, well, son, I was like, you probably got a point. She probably doesn't care because the way she answered, not even the way she answered, their interactions with each other, like it's been gone,
Yeah.
been checked out. And like her sister, like Kathy quoted while she was getting her makeup done, it's been about what did she say? 3 or 4 years? Or
Kathy said that she feels like Kyle is not the type of person to do things impulsively. So she feels like Kyle had been thinking about separating for at least 3 to 4 years.
okay, yeah.
That's what
And
she
I
said.
feel over the 3 to 4 years, she just been slightly pull pulling away till she just like, "I'm gone now." And I
Yeah.
believe that's the point where she's at right now. But honestly, yes, we coulda did without that 3rd one because that didn't make any sense. Yeah.
Trishelle, one of the winners of the Schraders,
Yes.
she was on Watch What Happens Live,
Uh-huh.
and she said that due as a result of her being on the Schraders, she had, was confronted with some of her own unconscious bias and everything
Correct.
in terms of how she dealt with other people of color on
Mhm,
that show.
mhm.
And she said that she is going to take classes and work with an unconscious bias coach,
Maybe we
not
should get that
because
Dorit.
she's being told to, not because she's got into another trouble, because she wants to actually better herself.
And that's
And
and
she actually said that she thinks that Dorit should do the exact same thing, and then Garcelle would be receptive to it. And I said, you hit the nail on the head.
and that is so right. That would be great. Trisha, if you hear this, go ahead and shoot your peoples over to, Dorit because she need it ASAP.
Mm,
But, like you said, it's gotta be something that she wants to do and can't be forced. So,
right.
let me back off, but we know we can get whatever you need, man. So, yeah.
But I have a lot of respect for Rochelle for
Yeah,
doing that
for
though,
for
because she's
doing
doing it
it.
on her own and not
Mhm.
because she's being told to do
Force
it.
right, force her toe to. Right, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
I like because she's
I
been at
respect
home
that.
where I believe with some slight issues of Karen is.
I didn't know Trishelle before Traders, so I have no
I
nothing
know.
to refer back to. You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, and you and I did have that conversation. I used to watch all those, shows on MTV, those challenges, and she was on there. So yeah, I know who she is. Yep.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
So now that Beverly Hills is wrapped up, what are your cast predictions or cast hopes for next season?
I'd rather not see Kyle come back. I could say that.
Mhm.
Anna Marie, I can do without her again. She just doesn't give me anything. And I could see Erica, Sutton, Garcelle, and God, just even though I don't like her, she's not my favorite. Maybe Dory, maybe. She could be a friend of, but not all the way on. Just let her come as a
Mhm.
friend, but not all the way on. That's it for me. And
I
I
like
think it's like,
Crystal.
oh, Crystal. Yeah, we maybe bring Crystal back. She just has to break something. She doesn't break
I
anything.
might say the fact that you forgot about Crystal sounds
That
funny.
means that she don't even come back. I damn sure forgot about her ass. I did.
Um, I'm not liking Kyle. However, I do see her as an anchor for the show.
True.
So I do think she should come back. Erica definitely. Garcelle, Sutton, those four for sure.
For sure.
Dorit, I would like for Dorit to not come back, like you said, but if she is to come back, put her as a friend of because she's not doing much and she's a problem.
Right.
Um, Crystal, I would like to see Crystal come back. I think Crystal has a lot of potential. I just think that she needs the right people to pull it out of her.
Correct.
Anna Marie, I I really feel for her because I hate to see anybody go through the level of negativity and hate that she's went through. And I'll be honest, I know that I have contributed to some of that
Mhm.
because I just couldn't stand her throughout the season. But it does make me feel bad to see how beaten down she seemed at the reunion.
She did. She was
And
she was very quiet.
yeah,
Mhm.
and to hear that she was dealing with her mother dying while she was filming.
That was a
So
lot.
if they bring her back, I'm willing to give her a clean slate. However, if they don't bring her back, I'm not gonna miss her.
Be upset
That's
about
how
it.
I
Right.
feel.
Right. Because honestly, I feel like probably within the next time when they start filming, I believe Doree's gonna be going through some stuff at home. I know that Anne Marie's gonna be going through some stuff, uh, at her home. I think that's it though. And Kyle. So marriage, kinda sorta. I think Anna Marie's husband has some things going on, or that stuff surpassed already, or he does have stuff.
I haven't heard any updates.
Okay, so there was some things happening. So yeah,
Mhm.
if they bring them back, it would only be for maybe for that juiciness.
So, to be clear, direct allegations.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tiptoe around that.
Yeah.
But
Horrible. Yeah.
yeah, that's my predictions for tonight, and then of course bringing in some new people.
No people, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Something else I was gonna say too, I forgot. Oh, they are filming in April. They're gonna start back filming in April.
So I guess we'll find out very soon who's gonna be back or not.
Yeah. But I mean, they can film a whole season and decide they don't
If
want
they'll
somebody
cut
and just doesn't
somebody out.
want. So we'll just be hearing the gossip about who's back and who's not
Correct.
very soon.
Alright. Well, I look forward to seeing who's returning and who's not. But yeah.
Me as well.
Yeah.
So married to medicine?
Sure, we can go there. Yeah.
I'm getting
What's up?
okay. I had an error message saying that my app was not focused. I didn't understand
Oh, I know. I can
what
see
they
you
trying
clearly.
to say.
I
I
can
can
see
see
it.
you.
Oh,
I see you. You see me.
I see you, but earlier I was a little confused at what was happening, but we fixed it.
We're not gonna go back there.
I just had to call you real quick. Let me say night out here, but you can't see me. I'm going out and coming right back in. I reported.
Whatever. Anyway, married to medicines wrapped up their reunion.
And they did, and they did.
Oh my god, there were some good points during back and forth across the stage. I'm glad that Quad spoke up to Greg
I'm
after
glad she
Greg
did.
tried to play victim, talking about something it was traumatic and all that kind of shit, being on the stage for her. And she's like, you knew I was on the show before you signed to come back on
Back
the
and
show.
forth,
So
right. Like, stop
what you think
playing.
was gonna happen? That's what I really did not like about Greg and Sweet Tea this season, how they keep acting like they've been on the show and it is Quad and like Quad's been on the show consistently from day one.
Stay
Y'all
one.
came on to her shit. Like, I don't understand
Right, they
what
feel
that
like
disconnect is.
since they're not her and Dr. G, Quad and Dr. G aren't married anymore, and Sweet Tea and Dr. G are married now, like, she shouldn't like, you just here just 'cause. You are
Right.
just this random person that just comes sporadically. No, that's
Yeah.
not it. That's not how this works. You knew what was happening, you knew what was going on, and you still decided to come. And then, like you said, play victim, which is crazy. And I don't like that. Sir,
But
sit
I
down.
do like that it seemed that they were setting Quad up to come back full time next season.
I would love to see that. I want them to bring her back full time. I want them to be able to mend this friendship that they once had. I know I didn't watch last season. I just started on this season. I want to know pinpoint what exactly deterred them from all of them from being connected together. Well, was Quad.
Mhm.
Like, I'm still not getting it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, the Quad I've seen on TV is the Quad she been from day one.
Right.
So I mean, I know what they've been saying
Correct.
as far as her not reaching out to them with her like, acting like she don't care about them until they start filming or whatever. I understand that, but it don't seem no different than what it was before. I don't
Before.
know. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
But
I
it
guess
seemed like it ended peacefully between her and the ladies. It seems like they are willing to listen and accept her back into the group. We just kind of have to see how things shake out during the off season. Maybe if she keeps up the communication when they're not filming, they'll be more receptive to having her back.
I hope so. Because I thoroughly enjoy Married to Medicine and actually watching the clips roll back about them trying to save their marriages and then working it out and not going through the divorce. Like I like that. It's definitely different from the Housewife franchise. I could tell
For
you that.
sure.
I could tell you that.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
really is. And I really
And
enjoy it 'cause I feel like you, with the Atlanta Housewives, you can just take people out and put people in, and it's going to work the same basically. But with Married to Medicine, it's so unique because these people have actual real life genuine friendships with
correct.
each other and
Mhm.
really try to support each other's relationships and marriages and help each other. And so you can't just put in random people into that group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. You're
And
absolutely
that's
right.
what makes it so special.
Very much so. And it's 10 years, 10 like seasons of the same group of people. Like you had one lady who started in the beginning, but of course she's not there anymore. But these have been the same consistent people since day one, you know.
Mhm.
So I enjoy Married to Medicine. It's not that much drama, but it's a slight bit of drama, but they know how to bounce back and they know how to communicate and talk with each other. to work
It's
through.
the right balance of
Correct.
drama, and yeah.
Mhm.
It was hilarious, though,
Which part?
when Sweet Tea and Dr. Helen started arguing, and Dr. Helen said, "That's why Jackie gonna beat your ass."
Right.
Jackie was like, "What?"
Like, what? Like, uh-huh. Yo, that was so funny. I was like,
I
"Wait, this"
died laughing.
Jackie said, "I'm not doing nothing. Sitting right here."
That was my favorite part of the whole reunion, just
It
that
did make
one clip,
everybody
because
start
it's
laughing,
like,
though.
he just came out of nowhere.
It did. It did. It made everybody chuckle because I definitely laughed when I was watching that
Yeah.
one.
Heavenly said the right name too, because she would have said quiet, the argument would have kept coming. If
It
she would have
would
said
have.
Phaedra, the argument would have kept coming. But by her saying Jackie of all people, that's where it broke the tension.
It did. It definitely broke everything. They stopped right then and there. But I do wanna hit on what Dr. G said. I can't remember what he was asked, but I knew that I guess they were talking about him trying to get past what they had, and he was using present tense, like, "I have to get over this. I have to get" Go
When they
ahead.
was talking about him and Quad, he
Right,
was
him and
saying,
Quan.
I have to move past this instead of saying I have
I
to.
had moved past it, and I'm like, "So, you're not over it, sir. You're still harboring those feelings." Because I feel that if he wasn't with Sweet Tea, or he didn't have he or his Quan was like, "Come home or come back," he
Yeah.
go right back. I think he would.
I
I
wouldn't
think
be
he
surprised.
so
I
he is
wouldn't
not
be
passive.
surprised.
He's still harboring them feelings. So, yeah, I listen when they do reunions, I listen to words to try to catch, what they say.
The
Had and
subtext.
had. Mhm. So he was like, "Okay, so that means you ain't over this yet, sir. You still" and how long have they been divorced?
It's been a few years.
Yeah, and Quad looks scrumptious. I ain't lying. She looks scrumptious. She she does.
Her body does. Her physicality does.
Her
That dress
physical
was not
yes,
it.
her physical form.
Her physical form, not the
The
dress.
dress wasn't hitting on nothing. I just
So,
like it. Go ahead. Are you gonna talk about the black penis?
yes, now when Dr. Lisa said she could see Qual's penis, and Qual like, "Why you walk between my legs?"
Right. Oh my gosh. Yo, that and then was it just drew everything in and it just meshed. It perfect timing for everything. Was that before or after
Yeah.
the Jackie Get Up situation? It was before
I
that.
think that was before.
Yeah. I said, "Oh my gosh, this is funny." And I do like the fact that Dr. Alicia voiced. She talked. She said what she needed to say, and that's what it was. And I like that. At first, I was
I
like,
would like to see her
I would like to see her. I was like, I
on that
don't know
season.
about this lady. But now
Mhm.
I like to see her.
I would like to see more. I still don't like her husband, but I would like to see more of her.
Yeah, Kim is a different breed, but I do like Dr. Alicia. And I was excited to see Apollo on there. And I like the fact that he talked about how he and Phaedra had the rough patch in the beginning when they separated, but now things are on good terms. And I like that they're working well. So it takes time. Trust and believe me. I know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm glad he showed up, said his piece, and that was it, and I'm glad they got the Dr. G and Phaedra dating, scenario or situation to where it was
Right
supposed
away.
to be. Like, okay, now we really know because we heard it out G's mouth.
Mhm.
So, yeah, clarified. Clarification. So, yeah. Mm.
Oh, and then, Quad on Watch What Happens Live after that got in his face a little bit about how unfair he was towards her at the reunion
Mhm.
because he held her accountable, but he didn't go to anybody else in the cast and ask them if they want to apologize, if they felt bad for kicking her off the show, if that's anything they want to own up to.
Right,
And
and he should have asked that.
yeah, and I'm glad that she spoke up and brought that to his attention. I don't think he listened to her, but I'm
Right,
pretty
go
sure
ahead.
to
I'm glad she
try
voiced
to.
and said something. So, yeah.
Mhm.
Alright. I'm glad of that too. Yes.
Well, anything else about Married to Medical?
No. No, but I'm looking forward to the next season with
Always.
that. Yes.
Guess we'll talk about these Potomac dishes.
Yes, we can.
You
I
don't want
didn't
to talk about it either?
I didn't take any notes. I'm just honest with you, like, the only exciting part and good part that parts, I could say 2 parts, was, Candace talking to her therapist about what she really wants and what she should do. Ouch. And then, when they got to do the Monarch magazine, the different celebrities that that they got to portray. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those 2 scenes right there was what I thought was the good of the whole show, but
I,
I
I
want
almost I almost did not watch
I
this
know.
last episode because I'm
No.
just so over it. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
You can tell it's split. Even if I just sat and I watched the show, this episode, you can see when they went and they sat down for that magazine and they talked to the guy, the gentleman that runs that magazine. You had on one couch, which looked too damn small, Mia, Ashley, Robin, and Giselle.
Giselle.
One couch. And on the other couch, you had eh, Wendy and Karen. Split up over there, split up over there.
Yeah.
Split up.
It's just it's so divisive in this cast that it's you can't enjoy it.
No, it's not fun.
You
It's
can't
not fun to
enjoy
watch.
it. Like nobody watched the feed. I don't even know how to articulate it properly. Like nobody wants to feed that bullshit, quite honestly. Like
Correct.
you want to, yes, you want drama with your housewife, but you also want fun. You want conversations. You want mingling. You don't want three teams split up, not intermingling at all, and
At
just giving
all,
little snide remarks at
and
each other the whole time. That's not fun.
that's how it is, and that's how it was at the magazine discussion. Then even at the fashion show, I felt like it was a partial split between me. Like,
Like, if nobody is going to actually try to get together and work out, like actually legitimately work out their issues and move on, and not even be friends, but at least be friendly enough to make a good show with each other, then they don't need to be here. Like,
they
Potomac needs a huge cast shakeup.
I agree. I agree. I agree
And
with you,
even if some of my favorites got to go for the good of the
and
show,
we got to
no.
go.
But
Right.
they need to do something. They need to do something urgently.
Before they start filming, pick somebody, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else. Oh, no,
I'm not even
nobody.
looking forward to the reunion, and I love reunions.
Right, and you sent me they looks for the reunion. Oh god.
Oh, that even adds more to how sad this is. That this is the first reunion where every single body looked good as fuck.
Everybody looked good. Oh my,
But we're not gonna enjoy it because they ain't gonna talk about shit with each
'cause
other.
there's really nothing to talk about. I feel it's gonna be more arguing, being more combative, back and forth. Like, we don't wanna see that. We want yes, y'all gonna have your moments of disagreements, but let's work to a resolution. Like you said, I I let's talk about this damn fashion show. Fuck it. First, before we begin there, Robin go want to open his business. Sis don't even know how much she want to put. Don't show me them no more. Okay? Don't show me them no more. My mouth was like, so you don't know what you want? You don't know what you're doing? Like, These are things that when you sit down and you form a plan, you write down questions that you wanna ask or things that you wanna know. When you go that's like an interview. People the person that interview your interviewer wants to ask you, "You got any questions for me?" "Yeah, sure." Boom. XYZ. They love it because that means you've been researching and you know something. What's on your neck? What is that? What is that?
I was looking at my neck wrinkles. I need to smooth this out some kind of way. Sorry, I was listening.
I was thinking about something in my head, but I ain't gonna say it out loud. Maybe I'll tell you tomorrow about that one. It might be a little bit
What you about to
inappropriate for this camera.
about yourself or about me?
Yeah, with
You can go ahead and say it. I don't care.
that,
I don't
I'm not
care.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do
Tell
it.
me.
Okay, I'll
Tell
do
me.
it to you later.
Tip it to me now. I'll tell you if you can say it or not.
I'll do it right now. But yeah, don't I just can't do Robin and her house husband anymore.
Uh-huh. Um, the only note I have is at the end of the fashion show. Well, oh no, I have two notes actually. Because when Mia was telling the group about Giselle's father being in the hospital and having surgery, I've noticed there was a lot of backlash against Wendy for not being compassionate or sympathetic.
Right.
Hold on. Okay. Uh,
Give me some exercise.
Gina, you can say that. I don't give a damn.
I'm gonna say it. Let's talk. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't want to say that. Oh gosh.
Anyway, for those of y'all at home, she made a sensual joke about something that I need to start doing. And I have, I do it plenty of times and well, heifer. Okay.
I didn't say you didn't do it well. If I need to do a little more, you might lose the race with that. Hey, anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, that might be what gave me them wrinkles. Just
Maybe. Oh,
okay. Sorry.
go ahead.
I've noticed some backlash against Wendy on social media for not giving Giselle compassion and grace and everything for her father, what he's going through.
Right.
But in Wendy's defense, she did not know. She wasn't told what was going on with the father. All she was told that he was in the hospital and was having surgery. So
Correct.
I can understand her having the rebuttal of, well, my mother was in having surgery and you all continue to talk about her or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm not being shown grace, why do I have to show you grace?
You grace. Right.
Basically. So I can understand that. Now, what makes it look bad is that present day Giselle's father is deceased.
Correct.
But again, at that time, Winnie didn't know what was going on
Oh
with the
no.
father. She just knew that he was having surgery and that's it.
Correct. So knowing what was going on would have made a difference. Just saying.
I think that it makes a difference knowing the gravity of the
Yeah,
situation.
okay, gotcha.
Because
Um,
surgery
Refrigerator
it could
what?
be major, it could be minor. I mean, her and Giselle don't talk. Her and Giselle are not in the same circle. So there's no way for her to have known unless somebody tell her, hey, her father has brain cancer. It's serious. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think that, well, let me say, I hope that she would have had a different reaction had she been privy to that information.
Correct.
And if she didn't have a different reaction after being privy to that, then I will understand the backlash not to looking at her sideways as well.
Correct. Gotcha. But all she knew it was surgery and, how they treated it this I don't even say dismiss. Well, yeah, I could say dismiss. When her mom was going through her stuff and how they, were treating her, then I get it. So I could not be upset. But, her dad was very sick, very, very sick.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I say
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't from what just watching the show, it doesn't seem like she knew what was going on.
Correct.
I could be wrong, but
She
I
just
was gonna
knew
wait for
that
49, so
she probably did not know because, like you said, they don't run in the same circle. So nobody's gonna to actually tell them what is going on. And when she was asked what was going on with her dad when she was doing her, um, what you call him?
Professional.
There you go. Her confession of she said, "I don't wanna talk about it." But then Robin,
Robin.
not a girl, Brandy, Robin came and was like, "He has cancer." And so she told me. So I was like, "That that's
Yeah.
it's
We got 10 minutes left. Let's get into about this cliffhanger of a fight that we all saw on Twitter like a year ago. It
We
didn't.
did. We did.
I feel like that was a setup.
Indubitably. I heard because all we could do was hear because they were still mic'd up. But we couldn't see anything. She was trying Deborah was trying to talk to Candace, and Candace was pretty much like, "Get away from me. We're not doing this. Like, leave me alone. Somebody come get the help. Get the help
So
away from me. Get the help." Like, she didn't wanna do that. And Deborah just went and going and going. And I heard Kiara jumped in. Like her. I hope she want
I
her back.
love her. I
Bring
love
her.
her.
Uh,
Bring her full time.
her. Yo, she is
Okay.
right. When I say that's the one you want by your side right there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I say it's a setup because you hear Ashley confirming that the cameras are down.
she
Like she
did.
said it like two or
Oh,
three
they are.
times.
Are
Like,
they done?
are we done?
Are we
Are
done?
the cameras off? And then that's when Deborah went
Every
and got in Candace's face. That's why I feel like it was a setup.
you have a good point. I, I can be like, yeah, you know what? You right. Cause that's I was wondering why she was asking. I was like, who cares? For what? You leaving or something? Go get that Aki fashion show clothes you had and go.
And
What does it matter?
and it's not like Deborah just got there either. Deborah was there earlier during the event. You saw her approaching Dr. Wendy and
Right, I
telling
saw
her.
that. She was
So she
there.
knew Candace was there the whole time.
She
They
did.
purposely waited for the cameras to go down to do that.
Mhm. Messy, messy. Messy Ashley. Always. I'd be ready for her to get her lick. She already getting her lick right now. I'm
You
she
talking about
is.
with her and Michael.
Mhm.
Yeah,
She getting her lick right now. Hope G and they do something for her. She need that chick.
I, I don't I don't want to speak poorly into other people's businesses, but I just don't foresee it being that successful.
And
That's
they
just
it's out we're speaking on our opinion. And I
my
don't
opinion. I don't think the fashions is there for them to be a booming success.
like if that was supposed to be gym athletic wear, like Aaron said, it did not. It did not. No. And you have to when you design stuff, you have to imagine yourself in it. Can you imagine Giselle in that bodysuit with the with hips out? Like, you could see I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
Shayna, I can't imagine anybody in half the shirts that they'll be wearing, but she put the shit on anyway. So I'm just saying, if I'm gonna buy some clothes, it ain't gonna be from the least fashionable on the show.
Least fashionable, not just 1, 2 least fashionable, because I don't think
Two, yes,
Ashley can't dress neither. But then for the Nneka to be like, "Oh my god, the fashions." Girl, shut up. It's
she just oh, she's such a pick,
lying. And you know what they
such
coulda
a
kept
pick
out?
me.
They coulda kept out the beginning where her husband at that IUI, is that what they went to go get? So,
IVF.
you coulda 86 that part. That's well,
I mean, that was a personal storyline, so I guess that's why.
they coulda kept it personal.
Okay.
But I
Oh, you know what?
well,
Ashley is not the second least fashionable person. Sharice
what?
is.
She don't care, she ain't on the show. But
She
yes,
was. She
this
used
came
to.
back because she came in there that with that khaki dress she had on to the
Looked
fashion
like she was
show,
going to Walmart.
not Target.
Not even Tarjay, just the Walmart down the street.
So
That's what she looked like.
she went to the Super Walmart?
Yes.
Ah, that dress was
They
hideous.
found another wig. Her wigs is bad too.
Oh, man. Okay, well, okay. Alright, alright.
I said it.
You did. What's I'm speaking on the standpoint of a full-time person.
Okay,
Yes.
full time then, yeah, we get back to Ashley.
Yeah, leave, boy, they are horrifying.
What about Robin, though?
Yeah, she right there
Like
too. She
Robin
number
was
3. No, ain't dressed neither. That tired dress she had on looking like a granny
yeah.
when she went to go look at that building. That's alright. Everybody don't have the funding means to buy all the nice, trendy things, and, we just work with what we got. But you can always have what you got and spice that shit up. I'm just saying. I know
Y'all
that's
can't y'all can't tell by looking at what I wear on this show because I'm at my house when I ain't doing shit.
right.
And when I step out, baby, my look be popping. That's all I got to say.
Happy. Happy.
And I'm on a very low budget, and I still make some shit look rich.
Always you can make things work. I follow plenty of young ladies who thrift. I mean, when I tell you this one young lady I follow, I cannot remember her name off my head, but sis can put a piece together. I mean, and she does it phenomenally. I love it, and I follow her hard. Oh my god, I want to go shopping with her one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Well,
oh no, we're almost on.
fortunately, next week is the season finale of Potomac.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what it is because obviously I couldn't catch the recap. I mean, you know, for
The
next
preview for next week.
for next week
I
because
I saw it on Twitter somewhere.
they
I need
cut
to
off
go look
and
and see
and
the
then cut
ticket.
it off today when we was watching it. So I'm just like,
Yeah. Imma try and find it because I didn't watch it, but I saw somebody post it, so Imma try to find it and send it to
"You
you.
find it, please send it to me. Please, 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 because I want to see." I'm just like, so what now? What's fitting to happen?
Right.
What where we gonna go from here? Right. Hey.
Well, do you have anything?
No, I don't, but I'm hoping next week we can recap 2 shows that have ended while back, but we got to catch them on, Max, HBO Max, which is Bell Collective and, Love and Marriage Huntsville. So,
Yes.
hoping to sneak them in.
Alright. I'm sure we can because we don't have Beverly Hills or Miami this week
No, or Married to
or
Medicine
Married to Medicine. So really the only thing we have to
is
recap next week is Potomac buying Beverly Hills.
yeah.
And I think Summer House Martha's Vineyard comes on next Sunday.
Oh, it does?
I think.
Yeah, because 'cause I've seen previews and who's coming back, so that was good last year. I'm watching that one too. That for sure.
I'll double check on that because if it is, then we can talk about that too.
Okay,
But yeah, we should have time to talk about Bell Collective and Love and Marriage Hospital.
because Lord knows that was
At least for a little bit.
yeah, right. I can only give a little bit, but I gotta know for that little bit of time.
All right.
Yeah. Welcome.
Well, oh, I was about to argue with you this episode too, and I just remembered. And I'll be there if we go. I remember we got like a minute left
What is it?
because you was talking shit the other day about to me about how I need to be quiet and shut up and stuff. And so I was gonna let your ass host this episode.
Oh, we're out of time. Go ahead and let's out.
If you all like what you've heard, think you want more, please like, comment, download, subscribe to all of the positive things. And then next week, Shayna B will be taking over because she told me to shut the fuck
That's
up.
the line. Oh,